During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have me penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
And a very enthusiastic howdy to you folks on this Wednesday afternoon. You're listening to Revenge of the Cis. Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez, the leaders of your media jihad, if you will. A fatwa, insurgency happening here. What up, yo?
Episode 300, so you know what that means. Clip show. We do a clip show.
I'm just going to do a clip show.
We'll do a... No, I'm kidding. I hated that. Wasn't that the worst? How they always had that. They try to give you that one extra
folks,
episode.
We here at Revenge of the Cis like to pride ourselves on celebrity interviews. And I don't know if you remember, but a while back, AJ Benza once told Royce to calm down. Let's see how that went.
You have to look back. I'd be like, what are you looking at?
And everybody's...
He's a good-looking kid who gets a lot of tail.
Yeah, they all yell at each other, and then it comes back, and then we all do this. Turn back to that was a really like we'd sat there for 15 minutes and watched the clip and arched our backs, and then it cuts to, guys, that was a great segment.
You know what, Mike?
Many more like that to come as we celebrate our 300 episodes.
You know what, Mike? You're right. The holidays can be a tumultuous time. Let's take you back to 2 Christmases ago when L.A. Werewolf and Nick Abbott screamed at each other over a fireside chat.
Yeah, and then we do some kind of PSA at the end.
Yeah,
guys, we've had a lot of fun and laughs tonight. But I can tell you this. The one thing that's almost always not funny, almost, and that's domestic violence.
Oh, correct.
Stop saying almost. Almost isn't on the teleprompter. It's almost never funny, ladies and gentlemen, unless it happens to a man. And then it's always funny.
You're right. Good
Male
point.
domestic violence is hilarious. Gentlemen, if you're being abused by a woman at home, don't admit it to anybody. Don't tell anyone. That is embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
We should do one day a telethon. I think it would be fun to do a telethon.
Unless you're married to NXT's Shayna Baszler, you shouldn't be getting pushed around by your girlfriend or leather jacket girl from Saved by the Bell.
Or if you're X-Pac and dating China. Remember Tori?
X-Pac could be pushed around by literally
Anybody, yeah. Yeah, episode 300, guys. We did it. We're here. Yay. I have felt every one of these shows. You know how some people go, time has just flown by. No, I have felt every one of these shows.
Well, no, it's flown by. What is it, like March?
No, it's January.
Oh, boy. It's January 31st, though, right?
It's 23rd.
Oof.
It's rough, right? It's not even the end of the month yet.
2019, right?
Yeah, we're 2019.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. We're good there.
Are we internet famous yet?
I don't know.
Stop. Can we start phoning it in and just taking people's money? When does that happen?
Joke's on you. I've already been phoning it in.
That's probably why we're not getting any money. We're supposed to do some
The opposite? Oh, build it up? Yeah, you're right.
Do the good shows.
So
get them to subscribe and then betray the listeners.
By the way, guys, our chat's going to go to subscriber only. I'm kidding.
Green names only in the chat.
That's all we want.
Because green equals money.
That's right. Cha-ching. Anyway, look. Do we want to play? Or not play, excuse me. Do we want to update people on the Eric Nimmer situation from yesterday?
Yeah, so Eric Stolen Valor Nimmer.
Okay, well, I feel like now we can say that because he's pretty much admitted it. Go ahead.
I've been saying it, but, I don't give a fuck. I'm gangster.
A real gangster wouldn't say gangster. He would say gangsta.
No, I'm one of those guys that posts, the pictures of, like, the guys in fedoras.
In the 20s with Tommy guns? I want to kill everybody.
And I go, hey, listen here, black teenagers. Those were some real gangsters. Am I right?
Or fashion styles of the 50s and then a wigger with his pants behind his ankles. What happened to men?
This meme has been shared by Uncle Sam's misguided children. These were real gangsters. All right, we get it.
The other 98% debunked.
Yes, we get it. We get it. Al Capone was a better gangster than Triple Extentation.
TSC goes, you feds are all right. Hey, we're pretty good. Thanks.
Right.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. We'll tell our handler.
We'll tell him that it's working.
That we're doing good. We're doing good
working
stuff. So Owen got
upset last night.
Well, a couple people got upset. I guess Vox Day got upset.
Can I just want a little sidebar on the Vox Day thing because I was talking about it a little bit this morning. I don't understand. I've watched Vox Day.
Do you not like his D&D Dungeon Master chair or his?
Well, I said Lannister chair, but yes, fair point.
Collection of
books.
I'm important leather-bound editions of books that he's.
By the way, most of those books were encyclopedias. It's like.
I still have an Encyclopedia Britannica. Well, that's stupid in 2019. It's just a waste of time. The beauty of the only good thing about living in a postmodern hellscape is that you can throw almost every shelf away now.
But my point is exactly like I could put every single book on the planet in my phone. I'm already reading my phone off anyway, right? So when I read books, and I do read books, I usually read them off my phone.
But then how will people know how smart
Exactly,
you are?
They won't. But you know what that's like? That's like if I had a wall behind me with CDs. You'd be like, why do you have CDs behind you?
Well, there are people that still, I swear to God.
I know. His name is Joe Coletta.
Really poor people that I know that still have PS1 games on a thing displayed.
Displayed?
Why are you displaying this like they're treasures?
Yeah, the only person who should have that is angry video game nerd.
Yeah, but that's an aesthetic. There's a point to that. But there are people still in their houses that have old fake wood finish case that has PS1 games in it, and you're like, why are you displaying this?
You take your kid over to their house. And the other kid comes up and goes, hey, want to play Call of Duty? What do you got? Black Ops? No, the first one.
Yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah, you want to play that? Because I could do...
No, nobody wants to play that.
The servers have been long dead.
Like my dad, which is why we're poor. So
I got me some Halo 2. You get the Duke controller that's bigger than your head, and I'll get the normal one.
Lifestyle we're describing right now. But there are. It does make me laugh though that the people will like display those things.
It is.
What do you? What's the fucking movie? Where Nick Cage, where he's like stealing the Declaration of Independence.
Fucking National Treasure.
National Treasure. It's like you're just playing your PS2 games like Nicolas Cage. Just trying to figure out how to get into your double wide trailer and pass this. Well, the thing is, I want to steal his PS1 games, but the dogs are going to start barking.
Yeah, National Treasure 4 is going to be Nicolas Cage trying to steal Conker's Bad Fur Day.
And for some reason, his name is Castor Troy.
I'm still Castor Troy. We don't know why. He's all his characters in one. Remember when he was Ghost Rider?
I
Twice?
vaguely remember.
Twice?
They gave him another one.
They gave him a
They
sequel.
said, you know what, man? The first one was
so good. It was so good. Then we're going to give you a second one. All right, look.
What if that was just a contractual one that they had to do, but nobody wanted to do it, but everybody was waiting for the other guy to back out of it, so
nobody
they didn't get
did,
sued,
and nobody
was
did.
Like, I guess we're making.
Ghost
Yeah,
Rider.
I mean, we went in and dared Nicolas Cage, and I guess he's putting the makeup on. We're going for it. He said he's taking motorcycle classes.
Don't worry, I'll bring my own leather jacket. I have several.
Yeah, he actually pluralizes. I'll bring my leather jackets. You're like, oh no. Nobody should ever. No man should ever say leather jackets.
Do you remember how bad that Ghost Rider movie was?
It was pretty good. I think you're.
I saw it again recently. I saw the riff track.
I think you just want to hate Nicolas Cage.
It was so fucking bad.
That's
he was almost Superman.
That's your bitterness of you wish you could be a Chad like Nicolas Cage. You wish you could be in fucking Oscar award-winning movies like Con Air and fucking Ghost Rider 2.
Oh fuck.
For some reason Ghost Rider 1 wasn't nominated, but 2 won the Oscar. I don't know how that worked out.
Who knows, man? Black Panther's nominated.
It's like The Godfather, but the second one's so much better than the first.
Fuck.
And for some reason, Ghost Rider 3 will be like Godfather 3. It'll be terrible and somehow star Andy Garcia.
Yeah, I was going to say Andy Garcia's in it for some reason.
Poor Andy Garcia.
All right. Do you know this whole... I don't know how he went from Eric Nimmer to Ghost Rider. Well, I know how. Both careers are on a downward trajectory.
I know how. We're trying to fucking stretch time. It's called stretching.
And that was funny.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Saw that? Nicolas Cage material off the dome.
Yeah, all we have to do is, like, this is my thing now. I'm done with I just want to be funny now.
Oh, being funny is the best part.
I don't care about the agenda or like, we're going to have a half-hour segment where we interview this based black guy who's running a charity. I don't care anymore. I just want to come in here and be funny because it's way funnier to just be funny.
Bobby Maxwell brought to you next to a jukebox. Unprofessional idiot.
Get R.C. Maxwell on.
Sorry.
They're building the Job Squad, bro. I'm telling you.
That's going to be great.
Did the Job Squad ever have a valet?
No. I don't think so.
I mean, you could bake Alaska Al Snow, and then Ashton Birdie could just be like the head.
The head, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I like that.
Remember, they had Flash Funk for like a week.
Mm-hmm. And that was cool.
So he was in the Job Squad. So that's the rendition of it I'm going for.
Okay, Nimmer. What happened now? Did he finally admit?
So here's what happened. Owen had a bit of a meltdown. Basically said, I don't care if he's lying. I'm sticking with my bud. Mm-hmm. A lot of Marines. There were Marines that were not happy. People that were posting like, dude, I've donated to you before. This is kind of bullshit. Somebody who was a Marine, I'm trying to actually
$50, I believe it
was $50, and the Marine said,
yes.
Sorry, Big Bear, I'm not attacking you, but things that Nimmer says are not true. I was a Marine. He says he served in Iraq. He said, like, I had men that died that I know, and Nimmer's lying. There's no way he did 4 tours in 4 years. And Owen read all of that except the last sentence. He cut the last sentence out. He wouldn't say that out loud.
Yeah, but I don't know you, dude. But I don't know you. I think he said, what did he say? I don't know you.
Yeah, because like if a Marine in Iraq, right, gets his leg blown off like a 19-year-old kid, fuck that guy. Because you don't know him personally, right? So anything he has to say, like his opinions on the war, I don't fucking know you, dude. That was literally his attitude. It was like, what? Like you could wheel in literally any guy with one leg that was in Iraq and go, this guy has something to say, and you have to go, yes, sir, say something. Like you would just stand and show him respect. Yes, sir. What do you have to say? I'm first sorry. Shit.
Oh, by the way, not only is it members only chat, but now when you go to the replay, the live chat replay is turned off, so you can't see the chat on the replay. Remember before the chat was on and you could see it? So that means any negative chats, even from members, even super chats, are now gone from the replay.
Oh, well, the thing is, though, Owen, that everybody, you're getting 6,000 views. You realize that like 2,000-3,000 of that are hate views. And out of that 2,000 to 3,000, at least 100 people every night are taping you front to back. You're not going to get out of this guy. Everybody's screenshotting everything. He's not going to pretend like these aren't real things. So, sorry. So we got off track. So Nimmer, this was one of the comments. This was the comment that Nimmer was actually responding to. Better read this, Big Bear. This isn't an attack on you, but Nimmer scammed you. Is DD214. This guy is kind of wrong here. He says it's DD214. He doesn't have a DD214. Revealed he never really served, let alone deployed 4 times as a sniper. Retired Navy SEAL Chief Don Shipley is investigating formally now. He's the preeminent. He's the guy that went after Nathan Phillips.
Yes.
He's apparently some kind of like colonel or, whatever, some kind of high-ranking dude that now goes after stolen valor guys. And this is the kind of guy, I don't know if it's true that he's looking into it, but now people are like, well, let's all contact Don Shipley and get him to look into it. Because he's that guy that can just make a phone call and be like, hey, is this guy? He's a Navy SEAL chief. Yes, Mr. Shipley. So he will expose Nimmer and it won't be good. I couldn't believe you said tonight you'd stand behind him if he fibbed. Last year you said stolen valor frauds were scum. And then, of course, somebody jokingly commented, banned. Didn't he? But then Nimmer, I guess today, came out and commented in that thread. That thread, by the way, has about 60-something responses. It's lit in those comments.
Okay, so this is him replying, and he wrote, and he tagged the Backstabber327. That's the screen name. I haven't really come out to say anything because I think it has all gotten out of hand. But just for the clarification, I'm not a sniper. I went to Pie and Q-Town while I was an undergrad. I then wanted to go to grad school, and the only people giving out slots was the Guard, National Guard. So I transferred. People attributing this Chris Kyle persona to me and expecting me to live up to it is wild. In no way have I tried to profit or care to stand on anything in my past. I only cared about making jokes. But then all of this popped off. Probably going to mute this now. LOL. No, motherfucker. We played a video of you saying that you've killed. There's videos of you 9 people. There's other videos. I haven't seen it, but I heard that you've killed 23 people. You sat there with a Marine Corps shirt, and you said, I send people to the meet their virgins. Yeah. So you don't fucking lie, dude. And by the way, you did profit off of it because using that name, you're not funny. So using that name is how you endeared yourself to Owen to be put on the map. You're a fucking liar, dude. You got caught and you think this little, there's footage and mirrored in a million places of you fucking saying it.
Yeah.
And how many people you killed.
And I'll say this too. You can excuse those clips. I was joking here. I was doing that there. Look, I'll spend 10 more night waves breaking down every clip of you and your body language and how you're saying things and how you're implying things. Well, I'll fucking do this, dude. We'll make this the trial of Eric and Nimmer every night until you admit it. It's still not coming clean. But I love the fact that we got Vox Day to push for something yesterday. Owen fucking doubles down on his craziness. This guy straight up comes out and admits now he wasn't a Marine. Like, he's fucked himself. This whole thing now, you fucked yourself. I know you think you've wriggled out of it, but you fucked yourself, dude.
And Mike and I were talking about this before the show, and I'm sure he's mentioned it before, but Owen has burned bridges for way less than this. We've seen it with Jordan Peterson. We've seen it with Crowder. We've seen it with former Bears that used to do his stuff for. We've seen it with Joe Rogan. We've seen it with a lot of people, right? Why would would seem to be on the surface the easiest bridge to burn? Because fuck him, right? He's your opener. Who cares? Yeah, but again, it makes it seem like, and there's no way to prove this, but it makes it seem like maybe Nimmer knows something about Owen.
Yeah, I've been
maybe something. You tour with somebody.
I've been tinfoil hatting it, and I think that look, there was a theory that did we talk about the Impractical Jokers cruise, the Reddit thread?
No, go ahead.
So there was a Reddit thread a couple months back, or maybe a couple years ago, where the people were like, "Oh, new Impractical Jokers cruise." I guess they were doing cruises for a while as part of a package. Somebody who went to that cruise allegedly wrote on Reddit and said, "Oh yeah, that Owen Benjamin guy, he's a fucking dick. He was at a Impractical Jokers cruise." He said, and I met him, and he was cool or whatever. And he was on the cruise with his girlfriend. And then I guess he was tired or whatever, and he went to go lay down for a bit. And then his girlfriend came back to the room and was like, "Dude, Owen Benjamin was fucking hitting on me the whole time, and trying to get me."
This is a Reddit.
And he was married. This was when he was married.
Right.
And they were saying he was trying to fucking bang this dude's girlfriend and everything. And it was look, I don't know the guy. I don't know the three.
By the way, just to be clear, this could all be fake. We don't know.
Yeah, it's just a Reddit thread.
Right.
So it could all be bullshit. But it was one of those, man, like I got a good filter for bullshit, and I was reading it, and it was a couple of replies back and forth, and I'm like, I don't know, man, this kind of felt real.
Right.
So my tinfoil hat theory is that, look, guys that go on that road, you see a lot of shit on each other. I think Nimmer's got something on Owen. I think it has to do with his relationship with his wife. People are making jokes about gay shit and stuff. You guys are retarded, but I do think that Owen might be getting some stink on his fingers on the road. Mm-hmm. And I think Nimmer knows that. And I don't think it's like, oh, he's got pictures and videos of him banging trannies. No. Honestly, to ruin somebody's life, and I've seen this before. Like, let's say me and Royce are touring, right? He's married, I'm not. So let's say, we're on the road, whatever. Now Royce is like, I'm firing you. You made up your Marine show. I don't want anything to do with you anymore. But I know Royce cheated on his wife. Yeah, all right, I don't have, like, pictures or video. But if I can name women and cities, like, that's all you got to do. Right. I don't want you to know that in 9F, Janice Rossi is a whore. Like, that's all you got to do, man. So I think he could light some fires. Again, just a tinfoil hat.
Well, no, it's not even that. Obviously you've been in the comedy scene, but I de facto have with a lot of my friends and stuff too. And it's when you go touring like that, man. If you think that dudes aren't cheating, you're insane, right? Like that's literally absolutely insane. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what's really going on. I don't know if he has something on him, but just in this saga of Owen that's unfolded in front of us, this would be the easiest one to be like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're stole valor. He's an opening act. Who gives a shit? So. I mean, and again, the way that the chat was turned into members only chat, and makes it even feel more like they're trying to control something. He's trying to control this narrative, this big free speech guy, and on top of that, he's making money off of it because people are paying $5 a month, right? Is it $5 a month?
It's $5 a month to be a member.
Is it spelled like bear?
No, I think it's just member. Like,
oh, it's like member.
I think
member, dude.
If we did it, it would be members. I don't think there's any way to make it like,
member.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then we would call our word like N-word bashers.
Got it.
That
Perfect.
Gets through the filter.
I think it probably would. But Leo Latino goes, "You sign up for the Nimmer Mug Club, where they send you a coffee mug from the National Guard."
Imagine seeing N-I and then the first straight line of M on somebody's mug at work. You just look over and like Nick, and you're like, what the fuck does it say on his mug? Oh, Nimmer. Okay.
$5 gets you the cub level, by the way. There's different levels of being a bear.
Is that a joke?
It's not. It's a cult, right? This is a cult now?
What is, oh, wait, now I got to look at this. I want to see what different levels. What is the different levels? Somebody tell me the levels. What is fucking, does $50 get me his love and forgiveness? Can I be a second in command? How much does Coddington Bear give him? I'll double it.
If you give him $100, you get to be his dad for a week.
Does it work like Baked Alaska? It's just $50 and you can be my friend. And have my Discord link.
Pol Pot in the chat says $500 a month gets you Grizzly.
This is, I want to.
What? Cub, Scout, Grizzly, and Polar.
That's not serious.
Pianon says Cub, Scout, Grizzly, and Polar. Those are the levels.
I'm not. That's not serious. I don't want to be.
You want which one? You want me to?
I don't want.
You want me to sign up for Polar?
We got to get off this ride.
Just Polar, right?
He's gonna fucking.
So you don't want to be a polar bear?
Do we have to be on fucking the news in a year when fucking the Owen Benjamin.
Oh, Pianon
Bears...
says he made that up. Okay.
So when this guy goes all Asara on us, and fucking the bears start sarin gassing like subway tunnels and shit like that Japanese death cult, is that what's gonna happen? It's now. Are we gonna be on the news and they're gonna be like the premier experts on the Owen Benjamin bear cult? It's and I'll be like, I was just shit posting.
Yeah, I don't want to be the expert on this. Thank you.
You know, be like, you're listed in their lore as one of our earliest enemies. And I'm like, I don't know why. I was just fucking with them.
Mike Mack says, I've donated $500 to Owen in the last 4 years. I'm Jewish. The guy fucked me over. If you're a former bear and you gave money to Owen, I respect that more than if you put bear in your name. There's something worse about having bear in your name.
The bear thing is gay. I don't mind people that support people, but when you have to be a part of the thing and get ranks, I don't want to attract the kind of people that want to be involved in a rank structure system that they can buy into. Like, this isn't Thrive. We're not selling body wraps.
What was Invigoron berries?
Invigoron berries. Nutrition. So, but no, but the thing is, like, I don't want to attract the weak-minded type of people that do that. I like the fact that our crew functions a lot like early United States, where you had to be very careful about levying a 1% tax increase or doing anything because the entire community would go, we'll fucking kill you. We'll choose a new leader.
Just so like early United States, it's minimal colored people too.
Yes, so exactly, but also, a couple cool ones.
Cool, yeah.
Some
Frederick Douglasses.
We got to have a couple.
Yeah,
but I like
George Washington Carver.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can say something, and if a large portion of the audience goes, "What the fuck did you just say?" You're like, "All right, yeah, that might have been a little out of line." As opposed to, guys, I'll fucking ban everyone. I'm objectively not crazy.
When you do this, though, it makes it seem like you are crazy.
Because people, dude, the wizards.
Oh, boy.
By the way, Vox Day yesterday, one of my favorite things is that little wormy look. He looks like Jim Norton if he occasionally ate protein.
See, you know what I said this morning? What? He looks like Jim Norton if he didn't get AIDS. But fair enough.
Same thing.
Okay.
He said at one point during his stream, he's like, he goes, I don't think that Mersh and I'm sorry, not Mersh. I don't think I'm just reading the. Yeah. Thank you, Joseph Goebbels.
I fucking
Royce and Mersh. Here you go.
I love the people that donate.
Money. Thank you, Mr. Goebbels. I love your films.
I love your work.
Yeah, I love your films. Your film work mostly the stuff you did with that chick director.
That was great.
So,
what were you gonna say?
Forgive me, I don't remember her name. She's a woman. But no, Vox Day was saying, he was talking about, Owen. He goes, Owen is not some kind of cult leader. He's not trying to run some kind of cult. He's like, if anything, Jordan B. Peterson is running a cult. That guy is a cult leader and he's dangerous. Then he's rambling on about how we made, all these unfounded allegations. Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I would never, ever make such solid accusations against somebody without 100% proof. Like he goes, for instance, there's things I think I suspect about Jordan Peterson, but I don't have any proof of it, so I'm not going to say them about him. And I'm like, Niggy, you just said he's a cult leader. And then somebody actually wrote in my comments that night that I guess a few months back he accused Jordan Peterson of like fucking one of his friend's wives or something like that on a stream. Yeah, and he goes, yeah, but I'm not gonna just make wild, baseless accusations about Jordan Peterson. But he might have fucked his friend's wife. But whatever.
The thing is with this guy is that I don't understand the worship about him.
He keeps calling people gammas, which is like gamma males. Which
I get it.
Really makes me like. There are certain guys that aren't allowed to do commentary about alpha males and beta males.
Of course, yeah.
And I want to say this, speaking as somebody who myself has no business talking about alpha males or beta males, but you, sir, have zero business talking about alpha males and beta males. Like, you see, literally, these gammas.
He sounds like Lieutenant Dangle.
An Air Force Cross, a Silver Star, a Purple Heart.
A
combat infantry.
I sat here last night for an hour. Going,
Lieutenant Dangle.
Who the fuck does this guy sound like?
Lieutenant Dangle.
Nailed it. He's Dangle.
Doesn't he?
Now
Dude,
if I close my eyes,
exactly like him. Somebody needs to
By the way, one of the funniest characters in the history of television.
Somebody needs to I don't have it up. So I was going to say somebody needs to Photoshop this guy's head on Lieutenant Dangle on his little short shorts.
I don't know how much the cast of Reno 911 made off of that show, but it wasn't enough. If they made $1 billion,
I heard they're bringing it back with the same cast.
It won't be the same though.
You don't think so?
Nah, those early episodes were just so bizarre. They're not going to get away with the same shit. There's a lot of homophobia and
that's true.
a lot of racism in it. They're not going to get away with all that stuff.
This is who he sounds like, folks.
Junior was such a racist character. They're not going to let him be that way anymore. They're just bleeping out N-words in the old show. It's amazing. But it was so realistic. Yeah. You're like, that's fucking Jesus.
So what I was saying earlier is I don't understand people being enamored by this guy. Like, I've heard him talk. And by the way, I've said this earlier, I'll say it again. I'm not smart. I've never pretended to be smart. I'm not, pretending to be something I'm not. But this is some pseudo-intellectual horseshit this guy says, right?
That's all it is.
It's a bunch of word salads.
Yeah, and he's a poor man's great value, Jordan Peterson. That's why he got into Owen's head like, yo, Jordan Peterson's the fucking devil. Jordan Peterson is not Owen Benjamin's great white whale. It's Vox Day's great white whale.
Yeah.
Vox Day is the Captain Ahab, and he just hates Jordan Peterson. And Owen got in his head like, you're right. Dude, you're right. He is a fucking cult leader. Fuck Jordan Peterson. And, dude, I agree. Fuck Jordan Peterson. But fuck this guy, too. He's just, when everybody goes, oh, you guys are just bitter and jealous of more successful YouTubers. What is this nigga? 99% of his shit is just Jordan Peterson is the worst. Am I right? And then he'll start like just peppering it with $10 words like it's not. I guess it's not for me, man.
No, I don't understand it. I don't understand why people worship people like this. It says a lot of people that are calling out people for having cults are in fucking cults, which is the weirdest thing to me. And this, you know what Vox Day is? It's just replace Jordan Peterson as the father figure. As Owen Benjamin's father figure, and that's what that is.
And if he's burned through all of them, and now he's down to Vox Day, Owen's gonna have a tough time, man, because he's now scraping the fucking ghettos.
Yeah, fucking. Let's say what you want. Crowder's 3 million people watch this stupid show. Vox Day is 15,000. I mean, you're downgrading. And I understand because that's, of course, every time we talk about this, the comments are always 6,000 subscribers. You got all right. We got it. We get it. But we're not fucking touting ourselves like some sort of intellectuals. You know what I mean? All right.
To be fair, it was like 5,000 a couple weeks ago. We know what we're doing.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. We're fine. All right. Do you want to move on to something outside of all this, or?
I only want to talk about Owen Benjamin. No, of course I want to get out of this. Jesus. I'm sick of this.
We did have a couple things before the show that broke. So, first off, Venezuela's opposition leader declares himself president. The U.S. promptly recognizes him as the interim president.
Yeah, that's
Woo, boy. Caracas, Venezuela. President Nicolas Maduro on Wednesday faced the gravest challenge to his authority since assuming power in 2013, as the U.S.-backed opposition claimed the legitimate mantle of leadership, and President Trump promptly recognized him as Venezuela's interim president. Today, I'm officially recognizing the president of Venezuela's National Assembly, Juan Guaido, and the interim president of Venezuela, Trump said in a statement. In its role as the only legitimate branch of government duly elected by Venezuela, the people of the National Assembly invoked the country's constitution to declare Nicolas Maduro illegitimate and the office of presidency therefore vacant. The people of Venezuela have courageously spoken out against Maduro and his regime and demanded freedom by the rule of law. This is, and it's gonna stick. If the U.S. is backing it, that's it. It's done. Maduro's fucking done. He's gonna be on the run.
But it's still, I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, the military, there's still a good chunk of pro-Maduro military.
Oh yeah, no, because they eat. He keeps them fed. You know what I mean? No, I get it. It's gonna get bad. It is gonna get bad. But
I'd like to see a breakdown of like who's on what side, because that's the thing about these coups. You always have to have at least like two generals on your side that are we're with you on this. Like you're
right.
And that I mean,
well-respected generals that people are going to listen to. You're right. Yeah,
you got to have two generals that the whole country goes, all right, this nigga means business. He's telling us we got to side with this new dude.
Apparently, Maduro said he was going to go to combat. So that means it's going to get bloody. It's going to get bad. It's going to get bloody. But I think at the end of the day, if a humanitarian crisis does start, I think you're going to see some U.S. troops that are taking care of business. I'm telling you, that's going to be what happens.
Oh, man, are we going to start fighting commies again?
Look, right now, Trump doesn't have a... No, think about this. Right now, Trump doesn't have a reason because nothing's happened yet.
Bolsonaro and Salvini are fucking with commies, too. Like, are we going back to some... Are we going back to
you
fucking
don't think
up commies?
You don't think Brazil will send people in there too? They will. I'm telling you, this is going to get bad.
Can we start legally shooting commies?
On the streets? Just in the streets?
Like, I'm not, hey, YouTube and all you mods, I'm not condoning violence.
Of course not.
Illegal, unsanctioned violence.
Of course not.
Just saying if...
in a wartime situation.
Yeah, or some sort of martial law / bounty type situation.
Oh, I like the bounty thing.
You know what I mean? Where there's a list and some prices and, you can go out. And bring some people back to them.
Yeah, dead or alive. So
I just go with dead. Like I know you get less
easier
money.
to transport.
You get way less money, but it's a lot easier to get a head back to a guy.
Yeah, you're right.
And show him the head.
Then it is
Fallout New Vegas. That's how this works.
It is.
You got to try to not damage the head.
Yeah. Keep the head like in a nice sack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that we've thought of it. Okay. Other breaking news. Bryan Singer is back.
Speaking of people, I'm hoping very soon that we get martial law / bounty situations on. Renowned pederast director Bryan Singer. The man who allegedly rapes children and also, completely did factually rape the X-Men franchise.
He did. It's true. Me Too, only I was a kid. Bryan Singer is accused of raping more underage teens and molesting one boy who was 13 in shocking expose as Oscar voters give Bohemian Rhapsody the Best Picture nomination. 4 new men have come forward alleging that they were raped or molested by Bryan Singer in the past 20 years. Bryan Singer is once again being accused of raping multiple underage teens in a shocking expose published by The Atlantic.
Look.
I'm going to open The Atlantic article.
We can say a lot of things about this article. Are we really going to call it shocking?
No, of course not.
Is anyone shocked?
No.
My heart goes out to these victims. But is it like now? If this came out about Tom Hanks, yeah, that would be a shocking expose. Tom Hanks raping boys. This isn't shocking. It's Bryan Singer. He literally said today, "Dude, did you hear the Bryan Singer bombshell?" And I was like, "Was he raping boys?"
Yeah.
Boy rape? And he was like, "Well, yeah." I mean, I was like,
obviously.
"New boys?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, new one." I'm
new
like,
boys,
all right, well, but it's still not shocking. Like immediately you go, "Boy rape, raping boys."
On December 7th, 2017, 3 days after the Hollywood Reporter broke the news that Singer's firing, a Seattle man named Cesar Sanchez Guzman filed a lawsuit against the director, alleging the singer had raped him in 2013 when Sanchez was 17. According to multiple sources, Fox had no idea that Sanchez-Goldman lawsuit was coming up, so this is when the movie came out. And now it says so the youngest accuser claims he was 13 when Singer molested him on a film set, while others recount being plied with drugs and alcohol before being led to a bedroom by the director. The youngest victim said he watched the Harvey Weinstein scandal unfold. He stand to thing, me too, only I was a kid. This comes one day after Oscar voters awarded the director's latest film, Bohemian Rhapsody, 5 Oscar nominations. He is also being paid $10 million to direct the upcoming film Red Sonja, which title character survives sexual abuse. Time's Up did not respond to the request for the comment. The producers and actors who worked on Bohemian Rhapsody claims that they were unaware of allegations against Singer. That's a fucking lie. Everybody knew, which were first reported back in 2014 when Michael Egan accused the director of rape. It says, among the men speaking out is Victor Valladolidis, who claims that he was 13 when Singer, then in his mid-30s, molested him on set in Apt Pupil, a movie called Apt Pupil. He claims Singer first approached him in the bathroom at his school and then asked him to be in the film. Vananovos arrived on the set the next day only to be told to strip, put a towel on, then hidden away in a room. I'm hanging out all of a sudden. Brian comes in and he goes, "Hey, how are you?" Real cheerful. I'm like, "Hi." He says, I can't remember his exact words, but he was kind of just saying, "Come back here." He kind of directs me. He kind of grabs me. He takes us to the back area, which was kind of closed off. He went on to say, I was back there in a towel with no shirt and no clothes on, sitting on the locker room benches. Brian's like, just hang out there. It's going to be all day. Don't worry. Singer allegedly paid multiple visits to the seventh grade student throughout the day. Every time he had a chance, 3 times, he would go back there and claimed he was always touching my chest. Then at one point, Singer allegedly grabbed my genitals and started masturbating it. He then rubbed his in front of me. He did it all the time with his smile. He also allegedly told the boys, "You're so good looking. I really want to work with you. I have a nice Ferrari. I'm going to take care of you." Chad's World.
This guy's...
Remember Chad's World? This is what this is. It's the same thing.
But, like, they still live in the same world they lived in '98. Like, this probably was back in...
Yeah, well, in 2003, it says.
Okay, so during that era.
Yeah.
But it's, like, just disgusting, dude.
I know.
They did this for years.
He says he was frozen speechless and alleged Singer returned 3 times throughout the day. Within a few years, he was a father. He was a father after getting his teenage girlfriend pregnant, and went on to being honor student to failing in his classes. He dropped out. He was arrested on battery and drug possession charges, and eventually served time in prison. What if he never did this to me? Would I be a different person? Would I be more successful? Would I be married? Wonders Valadonis. Another accuser who did not want his real name said he was kicked out of his home at 16 because he was gay, Chad's World, and that was how he came to meet Singer. They made out once when he was 16 and said the accuser, who also alleged that the pair had oral sex when he was 17, one of Singer's parties. He would stick his hands down your pants without your consent, he claimed. He was predatory in that way. He would apply people with alcohol and drugs, then have sex with them. Another accuser, referred to Andy, said he came to meet Singer after he was allegedly raped by Mark Collins' reactor multiple times. That all started when Andy was 14, and he claims that he was soon being flown on private planes to see Rector from the home in Las Vegas. He met Singer at a party while the director was with Brad Renfro, who passed away in 2008 at the age of 25 from a heroin overdose. Brian knew I was 15, said Andy. I remember he wanted Brad to join in. I don't think Brad was gay or even bi. I think he was going with the flow. We talked about it. Like me, he looked around at all the things these guys had, all the money. Maybe he thought the guys were going to do things for him.
Yeah, and the story goes, I mean, that's...
It goes on and on and on, but...
No, I don't mean that specific. Yeah. I just mean the story of Brad Renfro is like really fucked up. because he was a talented kid. Like, I was a Brad Renfro fan when I was young.
Right.
Because he was in a lot of movies marketed to people our age. And he was just a cool, like, I just thought Brad Renfro was kind of a cool dude. And then he just got a fucking, became like a heroin addict, crazy, person. And everybody always, he was always in these exploitive films from these exploitive directors. Like, he was in Bryan Singer, Apt Pupil. He was in Larry Clark. He was in Bully. Larry Clark's a nut. By the way, we have said this before on the show, and we'll say it again. Why has nobody ever nailed Larry Clark's fucking dick to the wall? That's always been my dream catch, is to take Larry Clark down, because that guy just does really creepy, exploitive shit and borderline child porn and stuff.
Is he the one that also did Kids?
Yes, same guy.
Yeah, that movie was another one where the accusations are that they filmed unsimulated sex with teenagers in the movie, like underage.
And he's one of those like real fag art, like weird guys that just gives me the creeps. But yes, Brad Renfro is a big part of this. That people think Bryan Singer also may have.
And apparently, as this goes on, kids. I just remember how loud but I'm not going to read all that. It's too fun. I mean, I could only read so much of this stuff. It's fucking gross. But basically, suffice to say, these kids, well, they were adults now, but these people say when they were kids, he tried to rape them, basically.
So when Bryan Singer comes to the party, he says, "Commence the diddling." That's not funny, guys. You should never...
That's not, you can't. That's not funny.
Guys, child molestation, child sex assault is almost never funny.
And by the way,
stop saying the word almost.
Because almost makes it terrible. Look, all that stuff's the second worst thing he's done. Remember when he made that Brandon Routh Superman movie? That was bad.
That's actually should be punishable by execution.
That he should be killed just for that.
Well, X-Men: The New Class was him, right? That should be
no.
Well,
no,
the X-Men 3.
3. No. Yeah. No. 3 was the one that banged Olivia Munn.
2 was him.
1 and 2 are him.
2 was terrible. Still,
yeah.
Enough.
The one that banged Olivia Munn, the fucking that everybody hates now, womanizing dude.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, fuck. Someone will tell me who it was. Aaron Rodgers.
Didn't he fuck Olivia Munn?
He did, but it was the guy before her. Someone will tell me. All right.
Hey guys, why don't you fucking hit the like button? I'm tired of seeing
seriously
fucking almost 300 people watching. We got 80 likes. So hey, fucking, and if you're hate watching, hit the dislike button. It still helps.
It's fine. Either way, we'll take it. By the way, real quick, Pelosi said that she is going to definitely block this right before the show, the State of the Union.
Fox News alert. We have breaking news. Peter Doocy is in Washington for us because Nancy Pelosi has just responded.
I'm sorry, I know.
Sure, it's fine.
I always want to make a joke though. She's like, yeah, and things are heating up at the State of the Union. Peter Doocy is in Washington, D.C. because Steve Doocy's his dad. Okay. Is the answer to the, sorry.
To President Trump's letter in which he said, I'll be there on January 29th, next Tuesday. I'm going to give the State of the Union address, and we should just do this on location, on time, just like we planned. When you first invited me, she has now responded. Peter, what did she say?
She said, no, that's not going to happen. And even though the president and the Speaker of the House only work...
Guys, something's up with your audio. He says audio dropped. No, my audio... I think it's fine.
I mean, everyone's saying it, so...
No, I believe you, but I'm just saying that audio... He said the audio went low. I believe it. I'm looking at the thing, though. I don't... There we go. Audio. Is that better?
Is there a board going, or is it just
no?
Clip?
It's not the board. It might be. Tell me if this.
Work about 2 miles apart here in Washington, D.C. They have been communicating with letters, and we just got one that the Speaker of the House sent back to the president just a few minutes after the Republican leader in the House, Kevin McCarthy, introduced a resolution, a concurrent resolution that would have to be passed by the House and the Senate to let the...
Yeah, you know what the issue was? It was a restream thing. Restream sometimes.
Tell those N-words restream to get it together. So I guess since it cut out and I went low, hey guys, hit the fucking like button. Now you can fucking hear me. Hit the fucking like button. Or the dislike button, you fucking bear cunts. Give a shit.
That's better. That's better. Anyway, Pelosi has said that, just to summarize this, Pelosi said that she
is gonna kill herself.
Fucking no way. She's paid too much money on baby plasma to do that. No, that she said that she's not going to welcome him to the House to do the State of the Union. He's not welcomed. So
he could do it anywhere else. He could do it at the Senate.
Exactly.
He could do. I don't know if you guys know this. A lot of people have never been to our nation's capital, but it has a lot of really big, giant, ornate, fashy buildings that we've built.
Right.
For the government. There's all these big chambers of things. So he can go to any one of the Republican-controlled buildings, and they'd go, "Yes, Mr. President, it would be an honor to have you do it here in the offices of HUD, if so be it. If it came to it, somebody would go. You think fucking what's his face, Ben Carson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can I stand behind you? That'd be kind of cool. Of course, Ben. You're a great guy." And he's just nodding off behind Trump.
He's gonna no. I'll do it at the conference center at Mar-a-Lago, and he'll give Burger King out and McDonald's out to everybody.
Wait, why is god awful timing out executing?
What's going on? Don't time people the fuck out.
Stop being gay.
Yeah. Anyway, don't be fucking deleting people.
I'm telling you, man, everybody's gonna log in one day, and all the ranchers are gonna be.
You're
gone.
just gonna be gone. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm getting to that point. I don't like anybody anymore. It's not like Owen Benjamin. I don't want to ban anybody. I don't want to.
No.
I just want nobody to have any power at all,
including us. We're gonna take our wrenches away too.
All to be here. And
Nobody.
I want you all to feel worthless and dead inside.
Google vice president told employees to stop using the word family after staff complained the term was offensive, homophobic, and excluded unmarried people without children, animals, and those with multiple trans feminine partners.
Imagine working for Google. I'm serious. I couldn't imagine taking a job at Google. Like I give the people like, yeah, well, you're a fucking loser on the internet. You make your money on Google. Yeah, I have to, but I could never imagine, even for all the money ever, for all the shekels, to just go and work at the Google offices.
Google was forced to backtrack on the use of the word family after staff in its California headquarters kicked off because of the term was used in the context of having children. It has been revealed. The tech giant experienced a backlash from its own employees in March 2017 after a presentation about product aimed at young people seemed to replace the term with the word family, leaving out various groups. Far-right publication, the Daily Caller News.
The Daily Caller.
Yeah, far right. Yeah, Daily Caller's far right now. For those keeping score at home, the Daily Caller is a far right publication, folks.
I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore.
Far right publication, the Daily Caller.
When you said far right publication of the Daily, I went, well, I know what the next word is.
No.
My brain went to a different place.
Does it end with .name?
And yeah, it does. DailyStormer.name. But then you said caller.
Yeah, the Daily Caller. Claimed on Wednesday to have viewed internal communications from an insider in Mountain View where one employee stormed out of the meeting and called the company's poor choice of wording offensive, inappropriate, homophobic, and wrong. According to the website, approximately 100 people in Silicon Valley showed they agreed with the person's views by upvoting a statement they posted to the company's board. This is a diminishing and disrespectful way to speak. If you mean children, say children. We have a perfectly good word for it. Family-friendly used to be as synonymous with kid-friendly means to me. You and yours don't count as a family unless you have children. The employee is said to have written, and while kids may often be less aware of it, there are kids without families too, you know.
Yeah, black kids. I know, but what are we going to do?
They do. The grandparents.
Going to market it to all the black kids?
No, the grandparents.
I want to market to all people.
It's Google, not Jordan's.
Yeah.
You can't say The member of staff explained further.
All right, listen, I'll tell you what. I won't say family anymore, but you got to give me the other F word back. It's your choice. You can't take all the F words.
That's too many F words?
You get to ban one F word, so which one is it going to be?
Oh, I think it take family.
Google.
If I get the other F word back, they could take family.
Hey, Google, let's do a nice little fantasy football trade here. I will give you the word family. We'll give up the word family.
It's all yours.
You have to give us faggot back. We got to get that word back.
One or the other, man.
And I mean, by saying give us faggot back, I mean let more than just Owen Benjamin use it and you take 30% of his crazy people money, his spiraling cash. I'm saying let us all say it. And you can have family. I'll never say that word again. Mm-hmm. We'll fucking ban.
Oh, I promise you.
Yeah, I'll never watch Bill Burr's show again. It'll be F is for F.
No, F is for faggot. The member of staff explained further that it'll be faggot guy, by the way, on Fox too.
Lucky there's a faggoty guy. Well, they can't because they banned gay words, so now they're double fucked.
Oh man,
yeah, you're out of here, Family Guy.
The member of
your move, Seth MacFarlane.
The member of staff explained further that while their intention was not to completely obliterate the word at Google HQ, that stands for headquarters, it should not be used when specifically referring to parents.
I'm not gonna acknowledge your stupid.
Google employees added that it conjures up reminders of organizations that use the word family to suggest anyone who isn't heterosexual may not be included.
So normal people.
Right. The majority of the country. The use of family as a synonym with children has a long-standing association with deeply homophobic organizations, the person continued. This does not mean that we should not use the word family to refer to families, but I mean we must doggedly insist that family does not imply children. Guess what? Having a Pomeranian doesn't mean you have a family. Even the sense suitable for the whole family, which you might think is unobjectionable, is totally wrong. It only works if we have advanced shared concept of what the whole family is, and that it always uses to mean a household with two adults of opposite sex in a romantic sexual relationship with two. Remember when they said, look, man, all they want to do is get married? Remember when they said that? And even us, we were like, dude, just let them get married. Who cares? You know, we were like, shut up. They just want to get married. Remember? It was, hey, they just want to get married. They just.
I remember those days.
Yeah.
Simpler times.
And we were being all Ron Paul libertarians and being like, yeah, man, just let them get married. They're not going to take it too far. It's not enough. It's never enough. It's never enough.
And this is why I don't appreciate people that always want to turn it into a race war.
Right.
And the Spurgs are like, it's all these blacks and these Mexicans and these beaners. It's not. Let's be fair. It's just gays and women.
Yeah.
Gays and women and Jews are ruining everything. Without those three, everything would be a lot quieter. You think black guys and white guys have a hard time getting along without a Jew, a gay, or a woman being thrown into the situation like a wrench? If you leave all of that out, all you have is a group of black guys and a group of white guys going, hey, what's up, man? You want to throw a football around? Yeah, just white guys for black guys, cool.
Let's do it.
Nobody would ever get too crazy. He's like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. As soon as you get a woman in, that guy tried to rape me, and then it turns into fucking World War III, or it's fucking, you know what I mean? Or it's like a Jewish guy that's going into the black guy's ear and going, those fucking guys, man, they control all the fucking wealth. You know what I mean? And I heard him calling you nigger the other day.
You're right. And then
and then they go over to the white guys. You believe these uppity fuckers, man? You think they're just coming in taking your women and stuff?
And then the Jew walks up and says, I'll play basketball with you. We'll play shirts versus foreskins. And it'll be fun for everybody to play the game.
And then on his way out, the Jew, wearing a mask of a white person, throws a chair in the middle of the crowd and then runs out. And then as he's running away, goes, leave me alone, I'm a victim. So anyway, guys.
If you don't want to be a victim of identity fraud, you want to go to revengeofthecis.com/XPN. That'll get you pro XPN. That'll protect you on the internet, and we get a piece. Let's face it, this is self-serving, but you also get to serve yourself. If you want to help us out directly, patreon.com/we're-not-sorry. That's the best way to become a patron. It keeps the show going. Streamlabs.com/revengeofthesis. Donate directly. Or revengeofthesis.com/donate. You can donate a bunch of ways there. There's an Amazon banner. If you turn your ad blocker off, hit the Amazon banner, buy whatever you're going to buy. We get a piece. We'll be back in 5 minutes with more fun stuff. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Dilley.
Make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio, Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am
the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian.
From Time Life Music comes a one-of-a-kind Rat Pack collection, their most bigoted songs. All your favorite once-acceptable hits like Drunk Old Injun.
The drunk old Injun squatting in his teepee, fire water keeping him warm.
Jewish Nose.
She's got a big, beautiful Jewish nose, and it's there 2 minutes early wherever she goes.
Dean Martin singing Chinaman's Chants.
And Mr. Chinaman say in his Chinaman way, a ding-a-ling, a ching-a-chong, a ching-a-chong choo.
Hugh Stinky Frenchman.
Paris is lovely and Nice sure is nice, and Marseille is charming with champagne on ice. But you stinky Frenchmen haven't a clue. Pew stinky Frenchmen, frog you.
Hey there, Fruity.
Hey there, Fruity, you can do my hair. Hey there, Fruity, don't touch me down there. Hey there, Fruity, again I don't approve.
And many more.
Second hour, Revenge of the Sis. Mike, what just happened during break?
Remember when we were saying, excitedly earlier, hey, are we going to go kill some commies?
What happened? What did Maduro do?
Maduro has cut off all diplomatic ties with the U.S. and given us 72 hours to get all our diplomats.
Oh yeah, how's that going to work out for you? Don't you realize Trump already says he doesn't recognize your authority anymore?
Can I quote him here?
Mm-hmm.
I've decided to break diplomatic and political relations with the imperialist government of the United States.
The imperial government, did you say?
Imperialist.
Get
out, leave Venezuela. Here there's dignity, damn it. And they gave us 72 hours to get our diplomats
But
out
there's
of
no
there.
food.
Oh, we are about to fuck these hungry niggas up.
By the way, it's going to be 10 minutes. This is going to be a quick one.
Oh, yeah, especially when you're this close to the U.S.
You're fucked,
and
dude.
you're that broke.
You're fucked.
None of the wars close to the U.S. have ever went on very long, right? Like, we go overseas, and it's like, fuck, we're here forever. But when we're right here, Venezuela, we could annex that bitch. It's closer to us than Alaska is. Let's not get too cocky. It's very close. That little piece of fucking Gulf there is not very big.
And remember, we also have just right in their neighborhood, the new right-wing leader in Brazil.
And people forget too. They think like, well, where are you in the Caribbean? Like, you know how like Cuba and the United States are like technically not really friends,
right?
We still have a huge base in Cuba. Like we could deploy. Yeah, exactly. We would keep all the bad guys. Remember,
we took a lot of beachfront property for that base. Oh man, this is going to be great though, because after this, you know what I'm seeing? Trump hotels up and down the beach in
I will
Venezuela.
go to Caracas as soon as that place is capitalist.
And just fucking go to a Trump hotel?
Not even, just go there.
You're right.
Go to some old villa building and drink fucking fruity drinks.
That'd be
blown
great.
by a Venezuelan girl.
Fucking Dr. Bernie's got a good point. We have nukes in Cuba. We have them in Cuba.
It's not gonna. What's gonna happen is we're gonna start loading an aircraft carrier, and about halfway there, half of their army's gonna go, look, you gotta step down, guy. A lot of us are gonna get murdered. Like a lot of us are gonna kill each other. Then the U.S. is gonna come in and kill all of us. Let's just chill out. And it's great because I love these guys. These guys never. They prove that it's never about their ideology. It's never about their party. It's never about the dream that they were fighting for. It's about them. He's not giving up power. He could easily have stepped down months ago and been like, look, we're getting another left-wing guy. He's gonna take over. He's gonna do his thing. But he couldn't let go. So
my favorite thing now, people in the chat, nukes aren't real. They're not real. They're not a real thing.
Well, Venezuela's been beefing with Brazil now too.
Yes.
So now, like, dude, if we install a right-wing like Venezuela right next to Bolsonaro, like that's it, man. South America's going in a different direction after that.
That would be a coalition of the willing there too. It would take it over.
You don't think Bolsonaro would help? Yeah, you want to kill commies in your country? I'll throw you a couple troops. I'll throw you a couple units of commie killers.
Hey, Mike, what countries did the Nazis run away to during World War II?
Oh, yeah, that was another country that, by the way, Argentina, to this day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You go in there and start talking that commie shit. They don't play that shit in Argentina.
They don't like that
Argentina has enjoyed one of the most stable economies in the world forever. It's always just been, because they don't. Yeah, they're like, look, man, drinking our wine,
eating our steak.
Wear dress shoes without socks, nigga. It's beautiful out here. So, yeah, they're not, again, Venezuela is a beautiful, Venezuela and Cuba are two of the countries that should be just full of casinos and human blowjob machines and fruity drink. That's really what should be going on in those countries.
By the way, I love you. Have 72 hours to leave. My answer would be, or what? Or what?
Well, we're definitely yanking everybody right now.
Yeah, of course.
We're definitely getting everybody home and going, all right, well, here we go.
Yeah, this is...
Here we go. Here we go, commies.
Venezuela, who had to kick out Kellogg's and take over a cereal factory to now currently feed the people in Venezuela. All right, Mike, I know what you're thinking. Sometimes we got to look at the pro YouTubers, to help guide us. How do we become, famous, right?
Creators, right? The creator community.
The creator community.
It's community.
It's a community of creators. And here he is, folks, with a new video.
Speaking of blue blow.
Wow. Jablinski, soon to be bigger than PewDiePie Games.
We still have does anybody have sit rep on that? What the fuck does that mean? What does Jablinski Games mean?
Well, okay, Jack Black. That's the cool name. J.A. is the Jack part. Blinsky is the black part. And he added Insky at the end, like Brewski, because it's cool. So
Is that
Jablinski.
really what it is?
Yeah, for real. For real. 100%.
I want to throw up.
I
into
understand.
My mouth.
Here he is, folks. Jack Black. Now, this episode. So just Mike, for just a quick recap. The first episode he did was pinball machines because he's, gamer. Okay. Then he went to an arcade, a retro arcade where they had old arcade machines. This time, Mike, what do you think he's going to play? Well, I mean, obviously he says Braces of Destiny, so I'm assuming he's been playing Destiny 2, the game online. It's a pretty big game. Maybe he's playing Destiny 2, right?
Jables. No gaming video this week. Still trying to figure out the computers. I got a computer guy coming over. Can't figure it out. But in the meantime, I want to give you guys a health tip. My boy taught me, just eat the whole strawberry. Don't pick off the green part. It's the best part for you nutritionally. It's delicious. Oh, and also check this out.
So clearly it's a bit at this point.
He is taking, by the way, it's called Braces of Destiny because he is, and this is amazing, filming himself taking his kids to the dentist.
We're going to the orthodontist.
Dude, check the traffic.
By the way, a drinking game I've also said with Jablinski videos, every time he says a word funny.
Why does he have to say that?
Every time he says a word funny or sings, you have to take a shot. That's the rule.
I'm an alcoholic and I can't do that.
I know, no one could do that.
Check the traffic.
That's not how you say traffic. He's so wacky. Isn't he wacky? What a whack. You know what? If he was a dinosaur, he'd be a Wackosaurus Rex.
If this video stopped at the end with a fucking carjacking and some cholo shooting him in the face, I would cheer. No, I'm not kidding you. If he did that, I'm not saying really murder Jack Black, but I'm saying if that was the sketch he did, if it ended with this character being murdered and then he got off YouTube, I go, you know what, man, that's pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
Hey, bring that channel back up so I can at least watch that end part again. It's not gonna, I have a feeling it's not going to end like that.
It's a camera, and it's taking is it taking 3D?
You know who really loves this, by the way? His kids.
Pictures of his teeth?
It is. You see all the little black bits that are going on in there?
That's his teeth.
Yeah.
I got tooth. A decay.
Sir, can you not operate your fucking camera around this X-ray machine? All these fucking computers.
But Mike, you
sensitive.
You say that, but when you're making this kind of cutting edge content for YouTube as a creator, You need to take risk.
A tooth, a decay.
He's singing.
Not decay.
This is what we do. We take from Sammy's radiograph. We take the teeth, we take the roots, and we take
his teeth and we never give them back. We don't give them back until you pay us lots of money. Then we put teeth back into child's head, but not before money.
3 million views, 349,000 upvotes.
the skull, and then we merge it.
Are they just testing their new fake upvote bot system that's built into the platform?
Has to be.
Like, we're just testing it out. We use it like nobody will ever actually upvote a Jack Black game when it goes to the dentist.
Someone needs to.
So now we'll know that all of the votes are our bots. We'll be able to get some real baseline testing done.
With the scans of the teeth that we have there.
Oh, I see.
And now we create a virtual model of Sammy's teeth. Then the engineers will.
And then again, we take teeth because you pay. But again, once you pay, we give teeth and put back in child.
The right position, and a robot with retro-engineer each one of the brackets specifically for Sammy.
Dude.
And we will have robot put teeth back in child.
Robots are gonna make Sammy's braces. Dude, robots are making your braces.
He is not. That kid is not happy. You'll see throughout the video how angry he gets.
You know,
So
did you have to get braces growing up?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I had to get braces growing up. You know how unpleasant that is.
It's the worst.
Now imagine your stupid boomer dad
Screaming at you,
desperate to cling
singing.
to relevancy is filming it.
Driving all day through the rain to go to the orthodontist, and now we're hungry as dogs. We're gonna go to the best hamburger joint possibly in the world, the Apple Pan.
That's not the best. I was gonna say, I don't know, Cookout.
What's the Apple Pan? It must be some place in LA, I'm assuming.
Wait, why are we taking a video? So I'm not hungry though. I don't want to eat.
This is an episode about food. What's Chamberlain Shables?
That's what I'm talking about.
Huh? Quality content.
Okay, so upon further review, I've checked out your YouTube channel. I will be taking your child's teeth again. I will not be returning them until you delete your account. I don't know why his fucking. I don't know why his fucking dentist is now Poseidon. Until you save the white rice, I'm going to give you teeth back.
And Papasaurus.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Am I right, Sammy?
Stop. The kid is wants to be out with his dad, and he's got to keep filming.
Right, Tommy?
Little one wants nothing to do with
Nothing.
Recording it. Best burger in Los Angeles. Maybe all of California. Maybe the world.
This place does not look like a place that would have the best burger in the world.
How you know if a place is good if it's totally packed and there's
To
a
be
line?
fair,
of
it
people
does look like a place which probably got a good burger.
Yeah, it probably does.
But not the best in the world.
waiting to eat there.
Been here since 1941, bro, since World War II. That's the new guy. He's been here for 40 years.
Some people like in and out. Y'all don't know what's up. Apple Pan, brah.
Brah, he's got to over exaggerate, brah. This, and I was talking about this on.
It hurts.
On Daywave. Mike,
it hurts.
There was a weird time, and I call it the Limp Bizkit era, when we thought all of this was funny. We did, and I mean, maybe not even specifically you, but we as a culture, as a society,
we liked Jack Black. I thought for like 2 or 3 movies, and then the shtick got old.
Right, but we like this. But that same era is when everyone liked Limp Bizkit. Everybody liked
Chocolate Starfish still holds up as an album. It does. I'm not gonna.
People were crying.
It's an undeniable fact. They're gonna be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
People were crying because at this time frame, Jim Carrey was talking out of his butt, and people were going, "That stuff." You know that we were laughing and crying because Jim Carrey said "I like it a lot," and we were like, "That's the funniest shit we've ever seen, dude."
To be fair, though, 9/11 really fucked us up.
Right, but Jack Black is still living in a pre-9/11 world. He's still living in a pre-9/11 world in his head.
I don't think did he even get famous before 9/11?
No, I think it was after.
Yeah,
I think it was early 2000s.
That's what I mean. But
Yeah.
9/11 fucked us up and made us think shit like this was funny.
Got it.
Because we just wanted to laugh again. We were like, I don't know.
We can tie it anytime.
I'm still thinking of all the dead people. There's still people in that rubble.
Yeah, it's a good point. Legal Latino says American Pie was funny back then. Watch it now. It's not funny.
Garbage. Dude, Adam Sandler movies are all garbage.
That's another one. Go watch Billy Madison.
Gilmore is okay. Yeah, Billy Madison. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
That's another one that likes to do voices.
Happy Gilmore's kind of funny still, and then Big Daddy peaked.
I like Big Daddy.
Big Daddy was great. Yeah.
Okay, we finally got the sweet spot. We got a 3-banger on the end. Sammy doesn't want to eat anything. It's bumming me out. He's protesting. But I'm gonna order a lot of food.
Hickory cheese.
Have you worked here?
43 years.
43 years. Good video. That's a commercial for another business.
This is Jack Black. Again, the YouTube creator community is putting out this content.
The perfect French fry.
That does not look like the perfect French fry. That doesn't even look close to a perfect French fry.
A little ketchup dip.
So this video is going to be, a lot of it's going to be watching Jack Black eat, I guess.
Yeah.
This is only like, here's when this is acceptable. I got to point out. This is acceptable when you are an IRL streamer. And let's say you go for like a good 2-hour, 3-hour stream and you stop and eat. There is going to be an inevitable time where you're sitting there watching somebody eat.
Right.
But even then, it's like you're still doing a whole 3-hour deal. You're going to go do some other stuff. This guy's editing a video. This made the cut. I'm going to eat a burger. This is like, there's plenty of footage on YouTube of Ice Poseidon eating because he's done so many IRL streams. And when he stops, he's like, I'm going to get a burger, dude. You gotta watch him eat a burger for 10 minutes.
Dude, I forgot to keep filming because my burger came and it's so damn good. Nah. It's that lettuce in there. Heaven, brah. Heaven.
Brah.
Dude.
It's brah.
Does that
It's
look like
heaven.
the best burger in the world to you?
No. Can I be honest, though?
It looks good.
It doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I'm kind of hungry, too.
Kind of hungry. But it doesn't look like the best burger. You got to understand is that we actually did have the world's greatest hamburger now, and we're ruined for hamburgers for life. We're part of the elite.
Oh, Cookout?
No, we went to Capital Burger.
Oh, my God. But see, sometimes stuff like that's unfair because that's like a high-end
Doesn't
place.
matter. It's still the best. Like, if you want to go to the best.
Remember the Haagen-Dazs milkshake that they gave us on the house?
They gave us they comped us the whole meal.
Okay. It was.
Come on, let's be VIPs here. We're big timers.
Right. It was very good.
We're big celebrities.
Yes.
Okay, and they said, look, you guys are hot shots.
He did say that, yeah.
You guys are big hot shots.
They said just like that. They said hot shots.
Rising stars.
That said it just like that. I remember. I was there.
It's all in the house.
All on the house.
All the booze, the broads.
And you know what?
They came down and said
they paid us.
Yeah, they came down.
They
and said,
paid us.
Mr. Shealy, when you go up to your room tonight here at the Capital Burger, the Capital Burger have rooms.
They have rooms. Oh.
When you go up to
It's
your
an
room
old
tonight,
Western saloon. There's stairs.
And you're banging your whore tonight that we gave you. Open your nightstand drawer. There's going to be a whole tray of chips in there for you.
What?
On the house. Yeah.
On the house? Kettle chips, by the way, if I remember
No,
correctly.
casino chips.
Oh, I thought it was just kettle corn chips.
Yeah, like the Cena Casino. And
Wait, so
fucking-
now Capitol Grill has a casino attached to it?
I don't know if it does or
Capital
doesn't.
Burger.
What I am saying is you guys should try the Capital Burger. It's delicious.
It was very good. It was burgers that were amazing. Sorry, dude, we're missing out creator content, dude.
I'm spilling so much burger juice all over the place on my pants. It looks
Blood.
like
It's actually blood because they undercooked it. You're going to get sick.
And then he also ordered a burger, fries, and a tuna sandwich.
What did I get? A tuna sandwich as well?
Jack, bud, you're getting to that age now where you can't be eating burgers and tuna sandwiches and fries.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
You're fine. It's fine.
Okay, I ate too much. What else is new?
He's out of breath.
Now we are in Guitar Center right next door. I need to see if they have any guitar.
Yeah, dude, guitar. So, Mike, it's very
I'll leave.
important.
I will
It's very
leave.
important that you know. It's very important that you know. Remember he made that movie called Pick a Destiny?
I will leave.
Do you remember the movie Pick a Destiny?
I remember.
Okay. Get ready to see somebody reference their own movie cringily in front of guitar. Yes, Guitar Center
Please
employee.
tell me the Guitar Center employee is a young person who probably doesn't remember him. Oh, no.
Picks. We need guitar picks, bro.
Why are you taking pictures?
I mean, son. Can't call my son, bro. Hey, what's up? Do you have any guitar picks?
We do have guitar picks. What's up, man? We got them right upstairs.
Okay, cool. Do you have the pick of destiny?
I think we do have your pick of destiny.
He does not have the pick of
Gotta go
destiny.
claim it, man.
He brought up his own movie. He brought up his own movie to a nobody at Guitar Center. He does it again, though. There's more. You think he does it once?
There's a lot of guitar power up on them worlds.
So he's done a commercial for Apple Pan and now a Guitar Center commercial.
These have all been commercials.
Yes. The kid's trying to stop him from filming again.
I feel like we're playing into this, too, because he's probably getting all these hate watches.
I think you're right.
And
Need a guitar strap, Sammy. Sammy's learning guitar.
Somebody in chat goes, "You guys are so nitpicky." Yeah, we're nitpicky. You're watching an old man come into to create YouTube's open creator community, come in from his shitty movie career and go, "Hey, I'm gonna make some extra dough, making funny faces onto YouTube."
Kevin Burger King, I want to address this in the audience, though. Because he said, who the hell cares about any of this? You guys are nitpicking. You got to understand, Kevin, is that nitpicking is sort of something that happens when you're literally perfect.
Right.
And as somebody I can attest to you, being literally perfect, it's a burden I wouldn't wish upon any of you, less thans. And
Mike's right. Mike is 100% correct.
if you had to, you don't have a neck nearly strong enough, Kevin, to hold up the weight of everything that's going on in this massive brain of mine. As Royce and I ascend, or dare I say, transcend this platform and every other creator on it, you do best to remember that we deserve a little modicum of respect when you come into this chat room. I'll be nice to you this time. You're welcome.
I hope that clears things up.
And I was only kidding, except about the literally perfect part.
Right. And the respect thing. Sorry, Jack Black.
Indeed, I think I found the right strap, Sammy. Check it. Poop strap, bro. Poop strap.
Get it?
How many times is he going to reference poop and make the fart noise?
Well, there's still like 3 minutes left.
It's on. I need to check your guitar pick section. Do you have the pick of destiny?
I wish. Greatest pick.
I want.
Again, he brought up the pick of destiny.
Dude, have you ever seen it, though?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's the Devils, the pick. Devils played by Dave Grohl, I think.
Like, have you ever... No, but I'm just saying, like... I mean, have you, like, heard Tenacious D, or have you really listened to it?
What song, Mike? With the Karate I Kick Your Ass song? That one? Is that the one? Or Fuck You Gently?
What was the Tribute was the big one?
Tribute,
right?
yes. Tribute. What about that one? You know they had a show on HBO for a while, too.
Not very quick. Not very
One
long.
season. Yeah.
Yeah, I need the greatest pick in the world.
Ultimate Warrior just says, "Oh, don't forget the song Zanzibar." Zanzibar?
I'm saying medium light. I like the green. If you know what I mean.
Because weed?
Oh, yeah. Dunlop.
Making
I do
weed
not work for
references
Dunlop,
on my
just so
desperate
everyone knows.
YouTube video in front of my kids who hate me.
Yeah.
Living the life.
Skilla wow.
I'm just picking a good pick. We want to get these green picks and a poop strap. Why'd I get poop strap? What do I really have to say? So
No, even your kids are like, "No, seriously, you're an adult, and I'm too old for a poop strap."
this has been a pretty incredible episode, even though we didn't do any gaming.
We can agree, too, that he was the worst part of Tropic Thunder, right?
Oh yeah,
Like, he wasn't terrible in Tropic Thunder. It was probably his best.
Yeah.
But he was the worst part
Oh,
of that
absolutely.
movie.
Yeah.
He was
We
just
did
lucky
some-
to be there.
Great. I gotta watch it. It was a great movie.
It really is. Fucking
Sammy's got-
Yeah, everybody talks about Robert Downey Jr. and yeah, he's great. But man, nobody really ever gives props to Ben Stiller.
He was fucking
Ben Stiller needs
fantastic
way
in that
more
movie.
props from people than he, and he even just gets it for retarded shape.
Yeah.
Just for the stupid movie.
Guy Burns is like, kids are screaming at him, why can't you just be normal?
Dude, his kids are
You
gonna
know,
grow up.
can you be normal?
His kids are gonna grow up to be fucking crypto fascists.
Oh, Joseph Goebbels says he was best in King Kong. Yeah, remember that line? 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. That was his line in the movie. 'Twas beauty that killed the beast. Jack Black.
They gave that line
To hit. Don't you remember that everybody was dying laughing?
to Jack Black.
Yes. Here.
This is great.
Sorry, this is actually worth showing. Here, right here. Here we go.
What does it matter? Airplanes got him.
It wasn't the airplanes. It was beauty killed the beast.
No. So this was why I never saw this movie, and I remember
Nobody took it seriously.
No, I remember people taking this more seriously than like any movie slight ever.
Mhm.
And I remember
because it was him.
and I don't remember ever seeing that clip.
Well, now you know.
But wow, now I know. It had so much perspective because I just remember there being a lot of anger. And I just remember it was a time where I was too busy to see movies. And I went, wow, that King Kong movie must be really bad, huh?
I fight for the users of the chat says spoilers. Like, yeah, King Kong dies at the end of King Kong.
Yeah, King Kong dies.
So in case you're curious.
Also, I got bad news about the Frankenstein monster.
Don't tell me it's burning a hole in my DVR.
Did you see that Sun article, the tweet?
Which
it was
one?
legit, the one they took down where they're like, this snowflake millennial thinks that like the monster in Frankenstein was the victim. I swear to God, it was a real tweet, and people were like, "Yeah, that was the fucking point of the book."
That's the point of it. He was misunderstood.
It was a real thing too. Somebody actually, it was some right wing publication. It was like, "Yeah, snowflake libtards think the monster in Frankenstein is the victim."
What an idiot!
Like, did you completely miss the fucking boat on that story? Sorry, that's unrelated. Just
No, it's
reminded me
okay.
of
It's
that.
very funny.
We did some. Sammy's
Say
gonna
that
get
we
braces.
Don't have Elgato. We can't do Elgato for a while.
We don't have Elgato. We're gonna do it soon. We got a computer dude that's gonna help us.
Computer dude do what?
We hit the orthodontist. We hit it hard. Sammy's getting braces. We hit the Apple Pan. Hit it
Do you need a
hard.
computer dude to set up OBS?
That's exactly what I said. It's what? Why would you need that? It takes 2 seconds.
Hit guitar center. Got a crap strap. And now, you know what? We could do a little gaming. I just thought of something, bro. Let's do this.
No,
Yes, let's do this. Yes.
No.
Lunar lander, bro. Entering full screen mode. Here we go. Here we go.
He's in a Tesla. Tesla has those games on their thing.
Here we go. Lunar lander, bro. We're coming in hot. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. I know we're coming in hot. But I need you to land soft.
Why are you using that image? I don't think you can do that in your videos.
No, I actually hope he gets copyright strike for it.
Land soft, sweet potato. Land soft. Hell to the yeah, baby. 250 points on lunar lander. That's like a new record, bro. Mission accomplished.
Comp. That's short for accomplished. When you don't have time to say accomplished, you say accompt.
I'm hoping when he turns the key that car explodes like fucking Sam Ace Rothstein's car at the end of Casino.
Go again. Oh, hi. Sorry. I didn't know there was somebody to be there.
I love it when people do that. Like that's any excuse.
Yeah.
To be a
fucking
spurg.
moron. Yeah.
Oh, you thought you were alone, so you're retarded. Okay.
Cool kids are brief things, bro. We don't exist. That's
like you just. Why aren't even when I'm alone in an elevator, I'm not going skip-a-doo-ba-boo. I'm usually just waiting to get to my floor.
I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah.
Skull gang. So, this is Pitfall. This was my first job. Was I did a Pitfall commercial.
Just last night, I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall.
1982, I was 13 years old, and at the time, this was the most
peak of my career.
He's an old fuck.
Yeah.
badass video game ever created.
The graphics were like, what? It looks like a human being running and jumping over stuff.
I'm so glad that he came to YouTube because YouTube sorely needed something so funny, first off, so funny, and topical. Topical stuff.
Is this part of the dad joke invasion? Is this what they're positioning him for?
You think so?
Yeah, because the dad joke thing is not going away. That's going to be
so sick of that dad joke stuff.
I think YouTube's trying to corner the dad joke market. Maybe we should do that. We just crowdsource like Owen. Just get all the people that have kids and families to just send us all their quirky stories, and then we just tell their anecdotes on the air. We just horn in, make another channel and start horning in on the.
I would love that.
The dad joke.
But like in the middle, there should be a joke with a really hard N-word in it, just to like keep them on their feet. You know what I mean?
Just a bunch of harmless,
jokes, but then in the middle,
podcast banter, and then in the middle of it, just hard ends.
Hard ends everywhere. By the way, we have to cleanse our palate. Our buddy, Dusty Bogan.
Yeah, he did something about going to church, which was like the sweetest thing ever. Did we play that on here?
No, this isn't talking about Cardi B.
It doesn't matter. It was honestly not even funny. It was just he did something about buying a Bible at church that Sunday, and it was like he's just the sweetest boy. You're like, I hope nobody ever harms Dusty. I almost don't want to bring any more attention to Dusty.
No, we have to. We must, because I'm obsessed now.
He's going Dusty Bogan here.
Dusty Bogan.
He has the best intro of all time.
He's the best.
Look at his goofy smile. You know, man, I don't know. You're right.
He's lovable.
I love him. I need him on my show. I love him.
Phil Chang reached out to him. We just never followed.
We need to follow up. Get us Dusty. Go. Hey, comment on Dusty's video. Tell him we want him on.
Yeah, Phil Ching Chang.
It's not his full name. His full name is Phil Ching Chang Chong. It's longer.
I know you took the effort of getting in touch with him. Could you send me that stuff?
Can you do it again?
No, I mean I just need the email. Yeah. You just need to send me his email again, and I'll do it. He's such a sweet boy, though.
Yeah, Danny Saint goes, he's a sweet man, lacking knowledge on how to properly wear a hat.
It's just, there are some people that are just so haplessly. It's just them, and it's nice. It's like as long as that guy just stays humble,
yeah,
he'll be fine in life. As long as he doesn't go into guys, the fucking Van Allen, but you're stupid, so you don't get it.
Filipino Jay has a comment on this video.
Of course he does.
It's so funny seeing our fans that went commenting.
All his fans, basically our fans.
Much more well-organized dialogue this time. That flowed much better. Now I got to see if Filipino Jay's being sarcastic or not.
He's going Dusty Bogan here. So, how's this? Is it Cardi B? Is it?
This is the best.
Is it Cardi B? Is that how you say it? Anyway, one of these Sheilas.
I love that this nigga is so unplugged.
I love him.
From this disgusting pop culture world. No, I'm serious. Like, Cardi B is regrettably one of the biggest stars right now of pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
And this sweet boy is so unplugged from the modern degeneracies coming out of Jewish-run Hollywood that he goes, I'm going to make an opinion, but forgive me. Is it Cardi B?
Cardi B?
Never heard of her. Don't particularly like rap music. I imagine you don't.
I'm a big fan of Vietnamese music.
It's all Vietnamese.
All Vietnamese.
I'm hanging out with me stepdad again. Ha ha! Yes, South Vietnam. Just, oh yeah, fight South Vietnam. Have you ever seen the video? Oh yeah, fight South Vietnam.
Is it Cardi B? Is that her name? So I don't listen to her music, but last night, like it's a rare and funny thing. My wife was like, "Oh, do you know Cardi B? Some Sheila rapper, American Sheila, right?" And she's like, "Do you understand this video? I can't understand what she's saying." And then she had this big rant about the government shutdown in America. and, you know, about the wall and all this shit. And it was just hilarious. But I thought, you know, it's funny how they're chipping in, they're jumping in on the bandwagon, all these celebrities, aren't they, and all the politics. So it's a hard case. And, you know, this woman's obviously, apparently, my missus like, she came from nowhere and nothing.
That's probably exactly how his wife talks, too. He does really good impressions.
And then made it. Now she's fully loaded. And it's like, oh, yeah.
His wife is Lynn's Cars, Chinese lady. I don't want to be a TV star. To be honest, I'm a Chinese.
That's pretty much everyone starts off with poor with nothing, and then
Porcelain goes, I only want my news from Dusty Bogan.
Dude,
I would love it.
I don't know, Porcelain, if you've ever been watching the show in the past, but we did say if we could start making real money with this company, one of our first useless wastes of money would be hiring Dusty Bogan. Because I feel like, the Dusty Bogan news desk,
Would
but
be
we
amazing.
actually wanted to actually pay to get him to come to the States and be our correspondent. Because we could send Dusty Bogan everywhere.
Everywhere.
I would pay. Like, if that's why I always joke about making Cumtown money, because if we were making, like, Cumtown money, I would be filing paperwork for, like, a White House press pass, and we would just send Dusty there.
That would be amazing.
How's it going? Yeah. So, first of all, I just want to say President Trump's really awesome.
To Trump. He's saying it to Trump.
I like you a lot. I look up to you, mate. I was telling me mates the other day, we were having a few pints. I said, I'm going to get to see President Trump tomorrow. You're a good kid, Dusty, but you got to get to it. I like you, kid. He's a good kid.
We would send Dusty to the Women's March.
Thank you, Dusty. Very cool.
Very cool.
I want to turn Dusty into a household name.
I
want Dusty to go beyond us and be way more famous.
I want him to be more famous than we are. I love Dusty Bogan. It's the best.
everyone off, you know, that happens.
Clinky, clinky, clinky.
But yeah, you know, good on her. She's chipping in. She's having her say and not rubbishing her for that.
He's just chilling.
Yeah.
This is sober Dusty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I reckon everyone's entitled to have a say. And I just reckon good on you, Trump, for freaking doing what you're doing, mate. And the government shut down like 800.
There he is.
This is why I want Dusty
Good
Bogan
on you, Trump.
as our fucking road correspondent. Plus, who's going to beat up Dusty? Like, like if me and Royce go out with Revenge of the Sith shirts, people are going to start shooting at us sooner rather than later. But if you send Dusty out, nobody
What are you
can
gonna
over
do?
Dusty. It's like send Owen Schroyer out with an InfoWars mic. It's InfoWars. It's Owen.
It's Owen.
Nobody
You
wants to
leave him
fuck with Owen. He's a sweet boy. Well, what do you think about globalism? It's bad, huh? Yeah, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. Leave me alone.
That says, I want to hear an entire show of just Mersh doing impressions of Jesse Ventura and Dusty Bogan discussing everything.
But it's not, Jesse's. I want Dusty and the Chinese or the South Vietnamese guy. That's where the money's at, is getting the. So you go, you like Australia, you're living here a long time now. Yeah, fight South Vietnam. Oh, yeah, fight communist South Vietnam. That was my favorite. I don't know if Jesse would. I think Jesse would be too intense. Jesse would like get into Dusty's mind and like I wouldn't want. He'd be a bad influence.
You think so?
Yeah, he'd start like, you got to start waking up. Why? What about the thermite paint?
Oh no!
Why do you think you couldn't even win a war against birds? Because you're a fucking asshole, Dusty. He's a very abusive man. I wouldn't want Dusty to go through that.
Right. So my mate Jesse Ventura just told me that the heart machine's controlling the weather.
Yeah, my mate's telling me a lot of things. I've been going down rabbit holes.
100,000 government employees. Apparently they'll get back pay. Apparently these people are still...
I wouldn't know. I don't work I work with my hands, as
I
you
love
can
how
see.
people just guess, though. Nobody's looked it up. I don't know. I heard they get all their pay or whatever.
I know, probably.
Nobody even... There's people that work for the government that haven't looked it up
Am
yet.
I getting paid? All right.
Oh, boy.
Now-
Oh, boy. This
Yes.
is our boy.
This is, Mike, this is our new project. I'm so glad you brought this to me. This is our new project. Apparently, we hit a nerve with this. You did this because he was a locale. But then this Ginger McQueen, I believe is her name, and she has a decent following.
She's a lovely woman.
She's very pretty.
She used to be a fatty?
Really?
She used to be a fatty.
Oh, that means she's attainable.
Yeah, she's still kind of like,
Yeah,
still thinks she's terrible.
Of course. It's awesome.
Always
Those are
think
the
they're
best.
Yeah, you get a girl that used to be fat and isn't fat anymore, they never think they're good enough.
Dude,
But,
it's the
but
best.
no, she's
Sorry, anyway. So it turns out that she's been beefing and her crew's been beefing.
Oh, I got, yeah, there's a whole thing.
There's a whole thing. Apparently he ran for Congress.
Failed miserably. He got like 12 votes.
126 votes.
He may raise a lot of money and just...
So he does this show. Mike, what's it called?
He used to work with Bill Mitchell, right? And Bill Mitchell
King of Kong? Billy Mitchell?
No, Bill Mitchell, the QAnon. The Mitchell, you've
Got
seen
it.
him on.
He's also good at Donkey Kong, but it's a different guy.
He's a joke. He's one of those right-wing Twitter characters.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Mitchell and all these people ran this huge grift, this Bill Mitchell media thing that is just... We will in the coming weeks start to peel layers of that back. I don't want to get into it today because I can't confirm all of it, and I don't want to get sued by a bunch of greedy Jews. But there's a lot of sleazy, money grifting type things that these guys are involved in. He was a part of that crew, so he does these things called Dilley drops, where he's got a direct inside source.
So he's got a source. Okay, so he's got a source inside. Okay.
Inside intelligence that gives him Dilley drops. That he then goes on YouTube and tells 100 people.
142 people have seen this video. He has 4.8 thousand subscribers, but 23 likes. Kind of weird. No, and 1 dislike.
Yeah, and we will get into this. Like, we're going to break this kid's balls today, but we're going to really get into these people soon. But we got to get through this Owen shit, and Porcelain's got to come out with this
Yeah,
documentary.
hey, Porcelain, come on, bud.
Yeah, we got to close this chapter of our life, bud.
Told you. You said I was joking when I said Chinese democracy. You said I was kidding. I'm not kidding. And I don't blame you because every day something new comes out. Like something, when he drops, you know what's going to happen? He's going to drop the documentary, and the day after, something insane's going to happen.
The day of. It'll be uploading.
Right.
It'll be processing on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's one of those long files. It takes like a day to process. And Porcelain's going to get to 78% processed, and then he's going to go Chris Benoit style. Porcelain's going to go, oh, well, back to the drawing board.
Oh, here we go again.
He's like one of those guys who's just, at this point, he's so beaten down, he doesn't even react anymore. Oh, well, back to the drawing board. I suppose.
So this is Dilley's Daily Dose. All right, so we watched a little bit yesterday.
This Kafifi guy, I love the Kafifi. That was a good reference because I knew it was topical.
Here we go. Let's talk. And by the way, I made a clip. I've been tagging him in everything because I really, really want him to respond. He hasn't responded yet.
We're going to be going into all of that today. They're trying to slow down what's going on in this.
LARPy kind of shirt and hat for sale that you can. I hate this guy, man. I already hate him. This is a paint by numbers Q LARP stream. This is a paint by numbers shill QAnon Kafifi stream. This is so bad.
Porcelain says, I just lost an hour of work because Premiere Autosave didn't work, and I just carried on like a fucking robot.
Oh, my God.
Oh, that sounds... Dude, I would have been so pissed. He looks like a gerbil. By the way, this Dilley? Dilley's his name?
This country. President Trump is taking back the political spectrum, but I'm taking back the cultural entertainment spectrum. So
Tim, he's leading the charge, dude. This guy, without Dilley, where the fuck would we be at? Well, let me ask you something. Without Dilley, what would the Dilley be, yo? I'm going to help him. I'm going to write for him. I'm going to ask for the Owen Benjamin package. $30 an hour.
No.
they're going to
Guys, Brendan Dilley is my friend. I'm not going to betray him like that.
trying to hide me from all of you. They're going to keep deleting. They're going to keep...
People hate you for that. What's the Dillio thing? No one's happy about that, Mike.
Oh, come on, guys. It was good.
Keep censoring, and they do not...
I have an idea. Dilley does a show with Bo Dietl. Dilley and Dietl. Or Dietl Dilley.
It sounds exhausting to watch, though.
Hey, yo, you got a sandwich maker?
Yeah, let me tell you something about this Kafifi.com. Hey, yeah, I like to get espresso myself personally.
Want what I got, which are jokes.
And herpes.
He's got jokes. Let's hear his jokes.
They don't want the jokes because the jokes are highly effective in red pilling people and also
highly effective
in repeating my intel or opinions. I hate this guy. I usually try to marry my like opinions to a joke because it's easier for all of you to spread it.
He marries his opinions into jokes.
He's a satirist.
He marries his opinions.
He's a satirist, okay? He's a post-ironic satirist who is...
You said current faggot wrong.
They hate that. They absolutely hate that. So they're trying to keep it quiet. They're going to screw with our numbers. The only way you're going to get this out is to share it. You're going to have to copy.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. The Dill man, I don't like to name drop, but like Sam Hyde called me personally, dude, and was like, no, thank you, Dilley. Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
The Periscope link and post it into a tweet. All of the big accounts who follow me, I love you guys. I need your help. Otherwise, no one is going to see this. They're going to keep us hidden, at least for a little bit longer. They can't stop us.
The only thing keeping you hidden is your own lack of talent.
First off, 1:11 in, he hasn't said any jokes. I'm waiting for these jokes.
Being said, today's broadcast, we got to talk about, all right? This is a sponsored show. This is a pro-MAGA commerce show. What that means is every broadcast is sponsored by a small business entrepreneur.
Who do you think it's going to be? Is it Fifi again?
Who is pro-Trump, pro-MAGA, okay? So our first person to this morning is a children's author by the name of Julie Lavender. And Julie published and wrote this beautiful book.
I love, again, this MAGA movement is just another collectivist retard movement where no matter how retarded or stupid somebody is, no matter how bad their product is, it's like we're on the MAGA train.
Yeah, no matter what.
We're here to promote MAGA authors. I'd rather just read a book by a good author.
Yeah, exactly.
Sponsor.
I skipped ahead here a bit.
This is how hardcore they are. Our next sponsor
coffee is terrible.
Is Covfefe, okay?
So he doesn't have any viewers. Nobody watches him, basically, from what we're seeing, right? He 4 minutes into this video, and he's still doing live reads. He's still doing live reads 4 minutes into the video.
Covfefe, in case you didn't notice, if you go to makingcoffeegreat.com,
you're the reason Trump's going to lose.
It's the thing. They DC Berry tweeted the thing. Yeah. They made a whole coffee thing. I bet it's good because it's pro-Trump. I bet it's terrible.
I bet it's Walmart coffee repackaged.
That's all it is. It's the same shit that there's one big factory that produces okay coffee for super cheap, and it goes into a bunch of different looking bags.
Carrie says, anyone got Nimmer's number? I need a snipe job done on a Kafipi boy.
It now goes to their website. Do you know why that is? I'll tell you why.
Tell me why.
Amazon deplatformed Covfefe. Amazon took their coffee off of the website. They know Covfefe was kicking the absolute shit out of these liberals.
So they think that Amazon, who still sells literally everything, deplatformed their coffee because it was called Covfefe? No. Here's what happens. To be on Amazon, you have to pay them to sell your product on there. And they weren't making money doing that, so they came off of Amazon, and they are now crying, because that's the new thing now, crying that you're being deplatformed, so everybody thinks that, we got to defend them. How about your coffee just fucking sucks?
I am asking you.
I skip past. I'm gonna skip towards the middle. Maybe 15 minutes in, we get to the jokes.
They were going to change the laws so that they could prosecute you for what you had to say. Okay? That was 100% the plan.
Yeah, AutoCheck goes, Black Rifle Coffee still on Amazon. Shut up.
They have not. They were caught.
And unlike that, Black Rifle Coffee, from what I understand, it's not the most amazing coffee, but it's good.
Yeah, I heard it's good coffee. I've heard that too. I heard it was good coffee.
It's not like you're going to buy it and go, Oh, I just gave my money to veterans.
Yeah.
Like, you'll buy Black Rifle coffee and go, this is good.
Yeah, I've had a couple people spot it and said it was pretty
It's
decent
not Green Mountain. I mean,
No, but it's good,
yeah.
But the deep state has been flat-footed ever since Trump won. They had rigged it and expected a Hillary victory.
He's still doing 2016 talking points. Where are the jokes? Remember, these are supposed to be jokes. Where are the jokes?
Which brings us to the Sandman. This kid is impressive. This kid is solid.
The Smirk Douglas.
Oh, Smirk Douglas. Got it.
This kid is more mature and better than 90% of the country. I said it yesterday. I said it the day before.
How do you know any of that?
This kid.
We know nothing about this kid.
Nothing.
I don't think he was wrong.
I don't think he's a bad kid.
No, not at all.
But I don't think I'm going to rest the future of the world on his shoulders yet.
Yeah, that's how you get David Hoggs, you stupid idiot.
They don't get it.
Okay? I have been citing this for 2 years. Gen Z is projected to be the most conservative generation since World War II.
Because of you, Dilley. Only because of you. Because of you ducking fucking MAGA signaling to the other fucking idiot boomers that look at you and they go, yeah, this guy's woke on the queue. I'm going to buy his coffee. Shut up. You're an idiot. You and your ilk are the reason Trump is going to lose in 2020. You and your stupid cornball bullshit. A lot of people, we lost a lot of people in the great goddamn meme war of 2016 for this motherfucker to come in and lose an election with this cornball bullshit.
Guys, the Dill Man's got it. I got jokes. They're coming.
Have you heard a joke yet?
Coming soon.
Have you heard a joke? I haven't heard a joke
Coming
yet.
soon. I backload the jokes.
So this guy's a piece of shit. Total piece of shit. But he could have owned what his service actually was, and it would have been all right.
This guy literally
He could have
says
just
nothing.
owned
nothing.
This is, you know what this is? This is any conversation you'd overhear online at a gas station or a Chick-fil-A while you're just waiting for your cigarettes. You know what I mean?
It is. No, you're right.
Bro, that kid was a hero, dude. We should make him president. And you're like, yeah, and can I get can I get 2 Swishers? And yeah, thank you so much.
Appreciate
Actually,
it,
the Twix bars are 2 for $1.
I'll get those.
Yeah, those. Bro, I'm telling you, dude.
That's
the
great,
Dillster knows, man. I
Dillster?
get fucking drops from the intelligence. Give me a guy covered in paint splatter.
Yeah, put the change on pump 5. Thanks.
has any sense of pride and self-preservation.
What?
There's breaking news, but I don't know if I'm supposed to. Well, I guess I could share it. It's public.
What is it?
So I guess our friend Locomotive Breath, Chuck Boris, check out Locomotive Breath, subscribe, did a video about this, updating people as to what's been going on.
Okay, but with the Nimmer thing, you mean?
Yeah. Well, last night, Owen Benjamin, he even read I'm going to find it later. He let somebody go find me the super chat where Owen Benjamin read a super chat from somebody that said, hey, Big Bear, we were looking out for you yesterday on Nick DiPaolo's show. We were getting everybody banned for you because now he's denying that. Nick DiPaolo just commented on Chuck Boris's video.
Mm-hmm.
Nick DiPaolo's real YouTube account. Guy, I have no idea who you are. I did not see the live chat while I'm live on the air. I'm busy doing a show. If you and your group came into my live chat just to be disrupted, then you were banned.
Yeah.
Nobody here cares about your personal problems with Owen and Nimmer and Crowder. Also, nobody deleted the chat. YouTube does that after the trim we do at the beginning of every show. So you're wrong there. And then
it's a good DiPaolo.
It's all right. If you really do DiPaolo, you got to go, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's do another one, I guess. What do you got? And then just hit a bunch of soundbite buttons. And then now Bunny Galore, who is Nick's person, whatever, responded and is now saying, Nick didn't ban anyone, I did. You're saying rude stuff about our guest. Anyway, now this person's saying her job's in danger with Nick. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, boy, because Nick was probably like, why are you banning people in my chat? That's probably what happened because Nick's doing all right, but he's not doing great enough
to be telling everyone to fuck off.
Right, which I understand that, but
and also his chat room isn't ever really problematic anyway, so he's probably what are you doing? There's nobody No Nick DiPaolo fans that are like, I'll fucking dox your kids.
You
know what I mean? Nick DiPaolo fans are like, hey, Nick, saw you in Wisconsin. I really liked the show. It was a lot of fun.
Real fun.
You did a meet and greet at Firehouse Subs next door afterwards. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to kill Nick DiPaolo. He's a nice guy.
It's about time to wrap up, Mike. By the way, I'm not fucking done with you, Dilley. Don't think I'm done. I'm not.
Dilley's Deli Dells. Pew pew.
Fucking loser. I might be doing a hip with juice. It's off. My fucking co-host shows up.
If not, I'll be around.
Nightwave. And even still, you can still do one afterwards. Yeah, you're already. I get it.
Well, then you guys do your post-show stuff.
Yeah.
Do you like 10:45 by the time? We'll see. If we do, it might be games. I don't know.
Subscribe to Nightwave. He's going to put the link in there. Also, do me a favor and subscribe to Daywave. Daywave Live on YouTube. Help me up. I want to get to 1,000 subs as well. So if you guys want to help me out with that, I'd appreciate it. But of course, Porcelain. Make sure you subscribe to Porcelain. Make sure you subscribe to Locomotive Breath. Make sure you subscribe to Irrational Times. There's a whole bunch of people that help out the show. I'm going to update the Friends of ROTC page.
Oh, and get up in our Discord.
Yes, it's the link. The link is in the comments of the video if you need to get into the Discord and hang out.
We're all hanging out. Like Royce hangs out in there. I hang out in
Yeah.
there. Porcelain hangs out in there.
It's fun.
All of our really, really mean trolls hang out in there. It's fun.
All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow with a fresh new Revenge of the Sis.